Hello, my lovely angels. I hope you guys are looking forward to this week's readings. I will dive into it, but before I do, I just want to say that as much as tarot is such an amazing and incredible tool to find guidance, to find clarity, to help us sometimes when we feel a bit lost or low, the most amazing thing that we can do for ourselves is actually connecting with ourselves. So I luckily have an incredible partnership with a lovely meditation apps that I think that you guys will be interested in. So if you are, Aura is an incredible app that has everything in it, from meditations to sleep sounds to therapy, even coaching sounds on there, audios on there that can really help you. Breath work, hypnosis, there is so many things on there, affirmations I could carry on, ASMR, everything. There's so much variety on there of anything that you could potentially need. So I do just want to give it a lovely shout out. It's something that I love to use and found great benefit in. So it's been on this channel for a while. I do shout them out every now and again because I do really genuinely believe that it's beneficial. So if you do want to tap in, if you do want to try the app out, I do have a lovely 7-day free trial for you guys to use if you just click the link down below. And if you do want to carry on with the app, which I guarantee most of you will after you try it out, you do also get 25% off the membership as well. So give it a go. 7-day free trial, nothing to lose there. And if it benefits you, then you also get a lovely discount as well. So, and let me know if you enjoy it, because I love it. I use it all the time whenever I sit down and meditate. So I definitely feel like it will help you guys out as well. So if you need it, there it is. I will jump straight into the readings now. So let's go over to your messages. Hello, my lovely Tauruses out there. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 17th to the 23rd of June. So let's dive into it. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys. I do also have a different spread this week, so let's see how it goes. It's worked quite well for everybody else, so let's see what it brings for you guys. So the first card you have is soulmates. I like that a lot. All right, I will just quickly say, for those of you, this is only going to resonate for some of you, but there could actually be some like a pregnancy going on, or maybe you are already expecting or whatever, but it looks like these penguins have laid an egg. Like, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, moving away from that, the soulmates card is really good for actually having people who are able to unlock something of yourself. This is a protected connection. This does feel romantic, so I do like that. If you are dealing with someone, then this is confirmation that this is your soulmate. And if you've not met anyone yet, then this could be very well a week where you might. Now, what's interesting, and again, it depends on everyone's situations, which is where it gets tricky for me to try and make sure I'm including everyone, because the message is always the same, but how it applies is different. So soulmates with peace, you guys could really be mending something with someone, a friend, a family member. It's a soulmate, someone where there is usually an equal exchange of love and care. Someone who looks out for you, you look out for them, someone that you do care deeply about. And there could be a piece coming through with that there is a dove bird with an olive branch, which is a representation of forgiveness, and maybe someone reaching out for forgiveness here, in which case that might be what the peace card is also about. Another way I see this as well is kind of allowing something to unfold naturally. I think for some of you need to hear that this week, specifically when it comes down to soulmates, is about letting something unfold naturally, finding peace with the situation and allowing that egg to hatch whenever it's going to, not rushing the timing of something or not forcing an outcome. It's just saying, all right, it's there. I'm just going to find peace with the situation. Eggs always represent something coming to life. So that's what you're making peace with. Maybe a manifestation or something that you really want. I do see it's possible for some of you, if you're trying to manifest a soulmate or whatever with a soulmate or outside of that, but it's about making peace with it, allowing yourself to be free from it. Don't attach yourself to an outcome. All right, allow it to just be something that you know is already happening. All right, that's how you manifest. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys, Taurus. Victory, love that. You have victory coming through. I like that a lot. Okay, this is again just about success in general. You're finding victory in a situation. So this is a great week already for you guys. Let's carry on. Be aware, some people might be a bit envious of you We have a storm warning and envy. Because you're in this golden energy, it does feel like it's someone outside of yourself who is envious of you at this time, and they might be causing a bit of an issue. This might be an argument with that storm warning. All right, someone who's envious might try to, ruin your parade kind of thing, but just understand that their envy in you and them feeling like you're not worthy enough for victory is actually just coming from a projection of themselves. They don't see that they're worthy enough, so of course they're going to criticize people who are doing better than them. But anyway, moving away from that, let's get you some cards from this deck, the chakra deck. For Taurus, perseverance and growth. Love that. Both of them basically go hand in hand, perseverance and growth. So even though you've been through some challenges, perseverance is all about, keep putting one foot in front of the other despite how things look at the moment. She's actually having to let go of a cape or a coat or whatever that she's always loved. It gave her confidence, and now she's having to find confidence without this thing that she's attached her confidence to. So for some of you, it can be about, again, having to have let something go but having to push through anyway. And that could be something that you guys have struggled with lately. But again, it might be something that you're finding peace with, because ultimately you are being guided forward, not backwards. You're being guided to let go of what needs to be let go of, because you do have spiritual guidance that's trying to push you forward, not backwards, okay? Don't hold on to what you have to let go of. And growth, which is beautiful. That's what you're walking into. So that's very nice. Let's grab you a keyword for the week. For Taurus, please. Blame. All right, letting go of blame. This says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Sure, people can definitely be to blame for something in your life, but at the end of the day, we are responsible for ourselves, and we have to keep pushing through. All right, so let's let go of any blame here. And that might be also about why a connection is also maybe mending. Maybe there's forgiveness, again, just in general, because we're having to let go of blame. Okay, let's carry on here. Let's grab you some tarot. I think we're done with all that. No, I have one more deck, one more oracle, and then we'll dive into the tarot. For Taurus, please. Listening. Ooh. Interesting indeed. Someone in the spirit world could be connecting to you through music. That made me feel happy inside. Because you do have some people who are listening in the spirit world. The universe is listening to you and what you are wanting here. Again, we do have soulmate coming through with that as well. So again, this can be about soulmates. And you also have serenity coming through, which is beautiful. A very beautiful feeling coming up for you guys this week. But let's dive into it. Okay, let's have a little look. So the spread that I'm doing is, we're first going to pull out 3 cards for where you were. It's about your past energy in your journey. Let's see. For Taurus, where you were. The Death card coming through. You also have the Emperor. Very big major arcana cards here. So death, a major transformation, maybe a loss or an ending of a chapter has happened in the past. The Emperor coming through can represent like a father figure, or it can represent needing to or having to take control in a situation. You have I'm pulling that face because all your past energy is major arcana cards, and that is really highlighting a very impactful chapter of your life of where you were. So the Death card, again, transformation is about endings and new beginnings. It's like death and rebirth. So definitely something's come to an end. Very transformative time for you. The Emperor and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about commitment. So maybe this was an ending of a relationship, or maybe this ending has called you to step into the Emperor position and the Hierophant. So whether it kind of called you to step into a very powerful energy, one of leadership or one of teaching. Hierophant is like teaching others. It's a card of ascension, ascending. All right, 2. It's about beliefs. I'm going to actually clarify these with the Light Seers deck, because this is clearly very powerful and I feel like I'm not diving deep enough into it. Can we clarify why the Death God is here and where Taurus was? Queen of Wands. All right, this could have been a chapter closing of yours. Queen of Wands can be about confidence. All right, something may have really happened that may have knocked your confidence, or maybe this Queen of Wands is someone that you ended something with. Let's clarify. Why is the Death card here? The Six of Cups. This might be someone that you still miss. And this may be someone who may have passed, with, because it is a Death card here too. Queen of Wands, someone who was very beautiful, very bubbly. Okay. The Six of Cups is past energy. It's nostalgia, reminiscing. A soulmate. That's coming up for you. The Emperor. The Hermit. And the Fool. Now, I love this energy only because I feel like the Hermit was once the Fool, because they're both usually kind of shown being on that edge of the cliff, but one is kind of jumping off of it, like a youthfulness, kind of naive at times, jumping off and going for it. The other one is kind of reflecting on that same cliff, thinking about where that journey is led. So with that Emperor here being about stepping into control, by the way, more major arcana cards, so very powerful time. I feel like this is you kind of taking the lead in your life. Starting off as a Fool, maybe you've definitely gained a lot of wisdom, maybe in a short amount of time. The Hermit came up first though as well. So a time of reflection definitely has been happening for you, but you have gained enlightenment here. It's kind of about having gone through a lot of hardships and having to take the lead and having to be strong and having to be in that power position. But maybe feeling lonely. That's what I want to say, is feeling kind of lonely. And feeling maybe reflecting on times where you felt that you were quite foolish or naive, or reflecting on your childhood, or reflecting on youthful times, maybe in a good way. But I feel like what you're doing or have done in the past is really looking at how far you've come and what's happened in between. The Fool and the Hermit again is like kind of start and finish for me. It's like, yeah, it's interesting. And the Hierophant, the World, again, that's the ascending. And Justice here, that's interesting. Could have been a contract. Eep. Someone may have betrayed you in some way here. Someone did something quite unfair. You may have had to leave that behind because, again, it was not fulfilling for you. You had to walk away from that. But in that process, I think you found yourself. Does that make sense? Knight of Pentacles, again, is about self-development, all right? Planting seeds, moving forward slowly but surely, working on yourself. And the Wild card is like becoming someone new. Right, where are you now? Let's see that. Is this a lot of reflection, I think? Right, where are you now? The Nine of Swords. Okay, and you also have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Taurus, I do see you making progress in your life. Three of Pentacles, like building a foundation. Eight of Pentacles is really kind of fulfilling that and more. It's a really good card for building up your finances, learning a skill and becoming a master at it. All right, it's really good about working towards that legacy. That's on the bottom of the deck. So that's your overall energy, but what's kind of surrounding you is a lot of fears and intense fears and worries. Eight of Swords. Both of these are really being up in your head. A lot of mental activity that's making you feel stuck and trapped. Feeling tied up. Feeling like you can't see beyond your current issues right now. Having a lot of thoughts. And those thoughts become trapping too, And the Seven of Pentacles is like, should I just give up? That's always the words that come to mind with this card, because it's like you feel like you put a lot of effort into something, into your life, into your progress, but it feels like it's not really giving much back to you. And this does call for a reassessment. I would say not to give up. I never see this card as a giving up card, but I do say that maybe we need to learn a little bit more patience, or we might need to adjust the work that we're putting into something. Not do more, not do less. Maybe it's a different take to get a harvest out of whatever it is that you're doing here. Because I always see this looks like a bit of a mess. And he's having to clear up a mess, and he's like, should I just give up, because this feels like way too much effort. Am I even going to get anything back? I'm going to clarify all of your cards actually, because I kind of feel like it's much deeper than what meets the eye. I think you're going through a very spiritual experience through your external. I hope that makes sense to you. It's like life is really trying to mold something within your spirit. You know, we all come here to learn lessons for our soul, never for our physical self and this physical identity, but it's for your soul's purpose. So it feels like something's trying to imprint on you. But let's see. Nine of Swords, please. What is this here for? A King of Cups. King of Cups is about your feelings and emotions. And for some reason, this is feeling like it's you. The Nine of Swords and the King of Cups kind of feels like, you know, trying to stay on top of those feelings. But thoughts are really trying to get at you here and trying to make you feel like, again, paranoid or anxious here. Again, you're trying to be in control of this. Maybe you're worried about another person. King of Cups could be a love interest. Or again, it's almost like on the surface, Sagittarius just had the same message where it's like on the surface, you seem cool, calm, collected, balanced. But I feel like, you know, the Nine of Swords is like at the nighttime when everything is dark and the moon comes up. What thoughts are you left with? Because it's kind of like a very different energy. And then you wake up the next morning and have people to see you. So you seem calm, balanced, helpful, caring. But there's something that you're struggling with inside. Can I ask what that is? The Strength card. You guys are feeling like I'm getting really big goosebumps here. So some of you, it can really resonate. This will not be for everybody, but Strength here, just remember you have what it takes to persevere through these challenges. Don't forget that. This is not the end. I'm not seeing any ending here. It's just that you're really kind of unable to see past some problems here, and you're struggling to see the strength that you actually do have. A big message here is make sure that you're filling up your own cup here. Make sure that you're putting your emotional and mental health first. Very important, okay? To build up your strength here. And you are strong. But I think what you're worried about, what you're thinking about is that, can I get through this? Whatever it is you're going through. Eight of Swords. Four of Wands. The Ten of Wands. So what's making you feel stuck here is the Ten of Wands, which is feeling like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders at the moment. The Four of Wands as well. Maybe it's about reaching a certain goal, or having some sort of happiness in your life, or some sort of celebration, or maybe it's a marriage or relationship here. Ten of Wands does kind of it signifies coming to the end of a very exhausting chapter, where again there's a lot of weight that you're carrying that you'll be able to let go of. And I feel like that's what you can't see, because you are a bit blinded by some problems here, is that a difficult chapter is coming to an end. These difficult feelings are coming to an end, and you have strength to keep pushing through, because what you can't see is this Four of Wands is friendships, by the way. So for some of you, it can again be a card of engagement, marriage. So for a lot of you, you might feel very stuck again and in some issues now, but this is why they're saying peace is by the more that you're trying to solve something and feeling like it's in your control, the more you're kind of scrambling yourself a little bit here to try and figure out what needs to happen. But that's why I feel like that peace is here, is because I feel like you have to kind of surrender. There is something outside of your control that you can't change, and they're asking you, let go of that and step into what's in your control, which is about you, your feelings, your emotions. Maybe, doing things that make you have fun, like kind of step away from the problem sometimes and actually go out, have fun, go and socialize a little bit here, or just, hang out with some people that you do love and enjoy the company of, because it's like, I feel like you're in one specific area zooming into a problem that you have, But the more that you're in that, I think it gets worse. You know, it's like when you step away from it and no longer trying to figure out what it is, you can come back to it with clear vision, you know, and maybe see some things you didn't see before, or it naturally solves itself. Okay, let's look at the 7 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is like wounded warrior, feeling like you have to protect yourself, or feeling a little bit untrusting of something. King of Swords. One more for this. The Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man is Piscean energy. It's about trusting in your intuition, and also it's about understanding, again, there is something beyond her control, which is the fact that she feels stuck. But in the meantime, she's using it to really reflect and to gain enlightenment by looking at something from a different perspective. So when it comes down to your work or your finances, or again, on something that you're trying to build or fix, the 9 of Wands, again, feeling like you have to protect yourself from something here. But the King of Swords and the Hanged Man is saying that there is some sort of structure or wisdom or logic that you can apply to the situation by maybe seeing something differently and reassessing a plan. Reassessing a plan. Or your beliefs about something here. Let's go into where you're going. Your reading is going to be a bit longer, Taurus, because I really want to figure out the messages that are coming up for you. Right, let's see. For Taurus, please, where are they going? 9 of Cups, Justice. Love that Justice has come up here in the 3 of Pentacles, because we had Justice before. Remember, it felt like something was like unfair. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Love that. This is you feeling proud. Look at all these like kind of trophies behind him. He's feeling very content with his life, feeling very happy with how it's unfolded. And it's a wish fulfillment card. You also have Justice as well. This is about karma. All right. The efforts that you put into something has not been wasted. Spirit can see that. They're asking you to move forward though. Don't look back on what you've lost or what you feel like you've lost, or what's not really gone right or not according to plan. Keep moving forward. All right. You do have people in spirit here who are guiding you towards growth. Things will be balanced. Karma is going to happen. So again, any blame that you have on anyone who's upset your path or kind of got in the way of it, you're going to be able to balance the scales again. And this represents like the beginning of a new foundation for you guys. So 3 of Pentacles can be about collaboration or building something with someone. It's about the foundations here. So it could be a new relationship or taking it to the next level here. It could be a really good work project or collaboration where you're really planning something with someone and going to bring it to life here. So there could also be some contracts in the near future as well. But I like that where you're going is, it feels much lighter. It feels so good to have these cards. Let's clarify though quickly. 9 of Cups, the Death card. So you have the Death card again in the same kind of position at the top. So you're going through another change, but this is one that you feel very happy about. I like that. Death and rebirth again. Justice. Interesting. Justice has come up here. And I feel like the truth is going to set you free in some way. I don't know if you're going to receive some sort of communication or a contract that's going to help free your mind. And for a lot of you, again, I think sometimes the truth is we see ourselves as stuck. You know, she's looking in the reflection and that's how she views herself, is she's stuck. She's being tormented by these crows, and other people are, you know, these crows are tying her up here. So again, that might be symbolizing that kind of blame. Maybe we're feeling stuck because of other people and what they put on us. But in reality, she's actually free. She's not limited to what other people are doing to her. She's not limited to her own thoughts either. She is free. And this is kind of saying to you that might be something that's going to help bring you into balance, is by understanding that you can change something here. The more that you're in your head and looking at it as you're stuck, the more it's going to definitely feel like that. And that's how you're going to view yourself, and that's how you're going to act in the world. But it feels like there is some good karma coming in for you. By looking at this truth, I feel like it's a power move for you. And the 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords and the Tower. That's interesting. Can I get one more for it? And the 7 of Pentacles. That's interesting. You know why? because the Tower is like an abrupt change. It's some sort of divine intervention. Knight of Swords, this happens very quickly. Some sort of information comes your way, or some opportunity comes your way very quickly. 3 to the 7 of Pentacles is the 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you might actually end up like finding a new plan to expand what you've built for yourself. You know, it could be a new stream of income that comes to mind. You get really into it, and it ends up becoming like that, and what you've been working on kind of combines to create that dream, that goal that you've wanted here. So I like that a lot. And it comes with a sudden enlightenment. Whether that's from you, someone else, like something comes in and you're like, oh my God, I know what I need to do now. So you are going to find clarity. I love that. But I think it comes with the fact that you feel stuck, but it's like, don't see yourself as stuck. Try to look at the solution. What can you do? And to keep reflecting on that. Ask for clarity and let it come in. All right, my angels, well, that's what I have for you. I hope this has helped you in some way. I'm aware that it might be a bit of a specific reading for somebody and might not resonate with everybody. So do let me know in the comments. But I hope to see you guys next time.